Welcome to Traveling Kangaroo. In 1867, the United States made a purchase that would forever alter its destiny. This monumental acquisition expanded the nation's territory significantly. For $7.2 million, roughly 2 cents per acre, Alaska was transferred from Russian to American control. This deal was orchestrated by Secretary of State William H. Seward. This transaction, known as the Alaska Purchase, remains one of the most significant land deals in history. It added over 586,000 square miles to the United States. But why did Russia agree to sell such a vast territory for what seemed like a pittance? The reasons are multifaceted and intriguing. The answer lies in a complex web of financial, strategic, and political considerations. Russia was dealing with economic strains and saw Alaska as a financial burden. Russia, a sprawling empire, had established a foothold in North America in the 18th century. They explored and settled parts of Alaska, hoping to capitalize on its resources. The Russian-American company was granted a monopoly over Alaska, exploiting its resources, primarily furs. This company played a crucial role in the region's early economy. However, by the mid-19th century, the fur trade was waning, and Russia faced mounting financial difficulties. The once lucrative fur trade was no longer sustainable. Maintaining a presence in such a remote territory was proving to be an expensive endeavor, and the returns were dwindling. The cost of defending and administering Alaska outweighed its benefits. Maintaining control over Alaska was a constant drain on Russia's finances. The vast distances involved made communication and transportation a logistical nightmare. Supplies had to be shipped from Russia across treacherous seas, and the cost of maintaining settlements in such a harsh climate was exorbitant. Moreover, the Russian government was grappling with more pressing concerns closer to home. The emancipation of the serfs in 1861, while a momentous social reform, created new economic challenges for the Russian government. Beyond the immediate financial burdens, Russia faced growing concerns about its ability to defend Alaska in the event of a conflict. Adding to Russia's anxieties and concerns was the specter of American expansionism and its implications. The United States, driven by manifest destiny, was in the midst of its own westward expansion. Russia feared that Alaska would become the next target of American expansion. Its hold on Alaska was tenuous, and its financial woes made a costly conflict unthinkable. Selling Alaska to the United States would ensure that the territory remained out of British hands and provide Russia with much-needed capital. A strategic divestiture, Russia's decision to sell Alaska. The decision to sell Alaska was driven by a combination of factors that made continued Russian control untenable. The vast and remote territory was becoming increasingly difficult to manage and defend. The decline of the fur trade, which had once been a lucrative enterprise for Russia, significantly reduced the economic value of the region. Additionally, the financial burden of maintaining such a remote territory, with its sparse population and harsh climate, was becoming increasingly unsustainable for the Russian Empire. The fear of American expansionism also played a crucial role. Russia was concerned that the United States might eventually take Alaska by force, given its doctrine of manifest destiny. In 1866, Tsar Alexander II gave his blessing to the proposal to sell Alaska to the United States, seeing it as a strategic move to preempt any potential conflict. The task of negotiating the sale fell to Eduard de Stockel, the Russian minister to the United States. He was tasked with ensuring that the deal would be beneficial for Russia. On the American side, the driving force behind the Alaska Purchase was William H. Seward, the Secretary of State. Seward was a firm believer in the expansion of American territory. Seward believed that Alaska would be a valuable strategic asset for the United States, providing new opportunities for trade and military advantage. He also saw the purchase as a way to strengthen ties with Russia and limit British influence in North America, which was a significant concern at the time. Many Americans, however, viewed the purchase of Alaska as a colossal waste of money, derisively referring to it as Seward's folly. They could not foresee the immense value the territory would eventually bring. Reuniting a nation America's post-Civil War ambitions. The United States emerged from the Civil War deeply divided. President Andrew Johnson faced the daunting task of reunifying the nation and rebuilding the South. In this context, the purchase of Alaska offered a unique opportunity. Acquiring Alaska, a territory rich in natural resources, could serve as a unifying project for a nation yearning for a sense of shared purpose. Moreover, the purchase of Alaska aligned perfectly with the prevailing ideology of manifest destiny. Manifest destiny, the ideological underpinnings of American expansionism. Manifest destiny, the belief that the United States was destined to expand its dominion, had taken root in the American psyche in the 19th century. The purchase of Alaska fit neatly into this narrative of expansion, representing the next logical step in America's westward march. The Alaska Purchase marked the first time that the United States had acquired a significant territory that was not physically connected to the existing states. This acquisition signaled a shift in American foreign policy, from a focus on continental expansion to a more global outlook. Seward's Folly No More: The Purchase Process and Its Legacy. The Treaty for the Alaska Purchase was signed on March 30, 1867, in Washington, D.C. This monumental agreement between the United States and Russia marked a significant expansion of American territory. The agreed-upon price was $7.2 million, a fraction of the value of the natural resources that Alaska would eventually yield. This sum, though seemingly modest, was a substantial investment at the time. The formal transfer of Alaska from Russian to American control took place on October 18, 1867, in Sitka, Alaska. This event was marked by a ceremonial lowering of the Russian flag and the raising of the American flag. Initial American reactions to the purchase were mixed. Many people were unsure about the value of this distant and seemingly barren land. While some recognized the strategic and economic potential of Alaska, many others remained skeptical. Critics dubbed the purchase Seward's Folly, questioning the wisdom of acquiring such a remote territory. However, over time, the wisdom of Seward's purchase became increasingly apparent. The discovery of natural resources and strategic advantages began to change public opinion. The discovery of gold in the Klondike region in 1896 sparked a gold rush that transformed Alaska's economy. Thousands of prospectors flocked to the region, bringing wealth and development. Beyond gold, Alaska's vast natural resources, including oil, natural gas, fish, and timber, proved to be a boon to the United States. These resources have played a crucial role in the nation's growth and prosperity. The Alaska Purchase, once derided as Seward's Folly, stands today as a testament to the vision of those who recognize the strategic importance of the Pacific Northwest. It is a legacy that continues to benefit the United States to this day. Subscribe to our channel for more travel adventures. Follow us on social media for daily travel updates. You've been watching Traveling Kangaroo.